We just heard from a White House spokeswoman who said that earlier this week Trump met with Jeff Sessions and the Deputy Attorney General, and they discussed other things, but this issue came up, and Trump asked them to come back to him with their thoughts on Comey in a memo, and that's the memo that we saw yesterday.
FBI Director Comey, the president over the...
They are saying that this was something that Trump had been thinking about for some time, but obviously made this decision this week. And they are saying that Democrats should be supportive, noting that Democrats were critical of his handling of the Hillary Clinton email investigation. It's not clear if they expected it. It took them a while after the announcement yesterday to get some of the White House folks on camera last night. There was a space where no one in the White House was really explaining what was going on. Later in the evening last night, a couple of people started doing TV interviews and talking about how they said this was an issue where the president had, quote, lost confidence in Comey, and that's kind of the line they've continued today. The president met with the Russian foreign minister today. Press did not get any access to that meeting, but they brought press in after it was over, and Henry Kissinger, yes, was in the room. We're still trying to figure out exactly what role he played at the meeting, but obviously the timing is notable, because while the official reasons given yesterday for the firing of Comey were about his handling of this investigation into Hillary Clinton's email practices, a lot of critics are questioning whether it had anything to do with the fact that there is an ongoing FBI investigation into whether there were contacts between the Trump campaign and Russia during 2016. And so for then the next day after this firing, for there to be a meeting with a Russian official certainly is interesting timing.
Talking about Russia and various other...
Comey had asked for more resources, and apparently had made this clear to some members of Congress that what he was seeking. Not clear exactly what form those resources would take. The White House has not really provided a fuller statement on this, but this is certainly something that Comey apparently was looking for in the days leading up to this. I think in the days to come, the things we'll be looking at is does the White House provide more details on how this decision got made? Do we get a fuller explanation from the president? We have, beyond a very brief statement today from the president saying that Comey had not done a good job, we have not heard from him at length. He's supposed to have at least 2 television interviews in the coming days, so we may hear a fuller explanation from the president. But I think we're also going to continue to hear this steady drumbeat from Democrats and from some Republicans that a special prosecutor or a special committee needs to be assigned to investigate this situation independently. And I think that's going to be something that the administration is going to have to keep answering to.